We're eating on the run. We're headed to the field. It's a good wind day.
We 110 miles or so.
Mark had to work this morning, and then when he got back, we've been rushing around the house, eating on the go, but we're headed to get some gas into the field, so we'll check back in with you there. Whoa.
So we're gonna have to like really rush to get off the ground, so we're not gonna be doing much vlogging from getting out of the van right here to flying.
Yeah, we're too busy.
We're tight on time. So yeah.
But we're gonna make it.
We're
gonna fly as long as we can. Mark's got the big tank, I've got the little one. But we're gonna fly as long as we can before we have to stop for gas, which hopefully is not at all. Fingers crossed.
Very full. Time to go.
What?
What? She's deaf. I'm ready to fly when you are.
Yep, I'm like overwhelmed with everything in my hands right now, but yeah, I'm ready, warmed up. Just hope we get a good cycle. Left you in the dust, son. It felt good, so I went for it.
My reserve is caught weird, so I gotta try and fix it.
I didn't catch that. Can you repeat?
I gotta try and fix something. The video in the upper left-hand corner is the problem I'm having. You see my reserve bridle is under my swing arm, and that takes a lot of pressure to move in flight. Here, I am setting cruise control so I can work on it, which causes a bigger issue. That's when I push the reserve out from under. That's the sound of the throttle falling and hitting the prop. And this is me looking down in distress at my broken prop and throttle. All right, Elena, we have to land. My throttle went through my prop, sorry. Yeah, I was pretty pissed. So I pick up the throttle again, and here you can hear me actually engaging the throttle by pulling the cable itself. And that's not what it's supposed to look like. So this is what I call an angry landing, I guess. I was pretty focused on the throttle, so did what I could with the altitude I had left, and yeah, it was a good landing, and I was a little angry, a little hot, wearing a lot of gear, pretty frustrated. Put a lot of effort in trying to move that reserve and ended up breaking things, and this is me angrily throwing my gloves, and oh, Elena's still up in there, tooting along, beautiful day. Would have been great for cross country, as you can see. I mean, this is midday, and it's just a really nice day for it. We had a tailwind getting there and a tailwind coming back the next day, and would have had a blast. But yeah, just get complacent, putting your throttle in your lap and trying to fix another issue. And I guess I raised my leg too high while trying to move the reserve, and bam, throttle slipped out. That's why it's nice to connect your throttle to something if you set cruise control and take it off of your hand. Nice set down, Elena. That's why you don't put throttles in your lap. I got a little complacent while trying to fix my front-mounted reserve. Front-mounted reserve got stuck under here, and maybe do a takeoff with a pretty strong turn in. So I got some altitude, put the throttle in at cruise control, so I'd have both my hands, put this in my lap. And yeah, while I was trying to get this reserve out from under the swing arm, like an idiot, I wasn't paying attention, this slipped out of my lap. Boom, right into the prop. This is the minor damage. And that's the old damage, just my luck. And here is that. This is why I can't have nice things.
3 hours later.
So, we didn't end up flying here. We ended up driving the Minier land instead, because now I need a prop and a throttle, which Matt's not hooking me up with, but some other guy's hooking me up with another cruise control. But it still works. That's basically what the button does. You press it down, piece of metal connects those. But
Grounds
time to
around.
replace this.
Yeah. She heavy right now.
Yeah, I only use that much fuel on our cross
I
country.
know, we filled.
About none of it.
We both have like super full tanks because we filled up for potentially what we thought was gonna be a 3 to 3.5 hour flight.
To this field.
To this field, and we used none of it. So we're gonna try. I'm gonna try and fly tonight and burn some of that gas off. Got the Black Hawk windsock out. Matt's out here training. Mark's got a cute face.
Yeah. What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, I sat down, I was running, and you know, a crosswind got me.
Looks like it.
Hours later.
Okay, it's time to fix this silly throttle that I threw to the prop. I sent a picture the same day, maybe the next day, to Pierce at Grid Aviation. And I wasn't expecting him to get a throttle out so quick, but he did. And it has some more advancements from the one that I broke. So here it is. It's looking pretty sweet. I can see the little differences in how good it looks and everything. And also one really cool thing that they're doing now is the ground now grounds out in the cable housing. So there used to be 2 wires that came out here, and one would kind of connect near your carburetor, and the other would connect to your I guess you would say your ignition coil, and that would ground it out. But now there's only 1 wire coming out, and you just connect it to your ignition coil. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you see on this throttle how there's 1 wire coming out here and 1 wire coming out here. This one routes down to there, and this other one grounds out right around here. So now you get rid of one of those cables, which is really cool. And they have the diagram and everything for how it grounds out. There's a spring in here, fail safe or whatever, but their website is really awesome. It has all like really great instructions, awesome pictures, high quality website, and this stuff's going to be available, I think late March, April is what they're shooting for. But it is the throttle that I seriously recommend. I haven't had a better throttle. I really like it. So yeah, check them out, and check this out. Got a Nitro 1.2 E-Start. So we're gonna try this guy out. and let you know how it is. But man, they've been awesome. Just don't be dumb and drop them while flying. We barely talked about this 140 prop. Hasn't even been flown yet. Look at that. Let's see if I can keep this one in good shape. Look at that 4.5 gallon tank clearance right there. That's what the extra large frame is for. See, it's closer on this side because the engine mount has the whole entire engine pushed this way a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. A little bigger gap. A smaller gap. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I can keep this propeller in good shape. Just want to give it a shout out to Wisconsin Flight Sports. Don't forget that you guys can get the micro avionics headsets for a discount. Use the Huneycutt code, and you can also get the Soul Kiting Wing for a discount as well if you use that Huneycutt code. And you guys can also get thicker seals for the Wisconsin Flight Sports helmets. Just upon ordering, I guess they might have an option, I'm not sure, but just ask for them. I got some from Micro Avionics, and they help for people with smaller heads. They basically just get a better seal, and even if you have a big head, I mean, more seal the better, because these paramotor engines are loud. But yeah, I think that's all the developments I've got going on now. Make sure you check out Grid Aviation for these throttles. They've got a really good website and an Instagram. Yeah, I'm gonna go fly while I still got some sunlight, and before this train comes and ruins the audio. So see y'all.